Sometimes to find the most unique places in central Illinois, you have to be willing to go off the beaten path.
Yeah, that's certainly the case when it comes to a unique furniture store and wood studio in Vermilion County. Ryan had a chance to go check it out and take a look at what they're doing.
Yeah, I did. This place is so cool. So Pine Ridge Studio is totally surrounded by Forest Glen Preserve. They're about a half-mile from the Indiana border, kind of out in the open, and they create some really incredible reclaimed furniture. So I headed there to explore this one-of-a-kind shop. The mall. It's a place many head to go furniture shopping, but it's not a place you're likely to find pieces like this or this. For that, you have to go far away from the mall and instead head deep into the woods.
When you come out and see the building itself, when you first pull up, it is a very unique spot.
Unique because surrounded by trees, you'll find woodworking that's one of a kind, thanks to creativity of Isaiah Dean Dawson and his wife, Diane.
Everything's one of a kind. I try to get across to them if that's what they're looking for. They're not going to find it in no box store. What you see is what we have.
That's because the pieces Pine Ridge creates are reclaimed, meaning the wood comes from old barns, houses, and buildings, each one with a story.
When you make something for somebody and the look on their face when they come in and see what you've done for them, that is probably one of the biggest satisfactions of doing woodworking.
So here at Pine Ridge, when they say every piece of furniture has a story, they mean it. For example, this piece here, the cabinets came from the old chemistry lab at Westville High School, and the top of this piece came from an old barn in Iroquois County. It's so interesting to see how they all come together to form something pretty amazing. For Isaiah Dean, it's about having a chance to be creative, something this space lends itself well to.
And when you get all this material home, yes, it's being out in the woods inspires you to be more country, more in the past, and making things that people seen in their grandfather's house.
Helping honor the past through new furniture, a good reason to venture off the beaten path.
I tell them, well, if you can't find it here, you really don't need it. So, and they get a kick out of that.
To discover something entirely new. Such a cool store there out in the woods. You know, one of the really cool things about it is that, you know, as you saw, he acquires some of these pieces, but what's really neat is that a lot of times it's people bringing them things, you know, things from their grandparents' barn or their, you know, their mother's house or things like that, and then he can turn them into furniture. He said he brings people to tears sometimes when they see something like that, a family heirloom transformed. So very cool place.
Something to keep in the family just a few years longer.
Definitely.
Yes. All right. Thanks, Ryan.